Hey everybody, and welcome back to Life with Lolo. It's time for our weekly recap of Love After Lockup, or Life After Lockup. This is season 3, episode 53, and it was titled Poly Problem. Wasn't that what it was called, y'all? One second. Poly Problems. I was right. Anyway, y'all, before I jump into this recap review, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell to be notified when I drop new videos. And if you end up liking this recap review, go ahead and hit me with that thumbs up button along with the share button. All right, y'all. So let's just jump right into this. Let's start with Shane and Lacey. So it just pretty much picked off where it left off at, where they're still arguing in the polygraph man's office and stuff. And she like, well, what you want to know? What you want to know? And he like, I want you to take method polygraph test. You talk about I was lying. You talk about I was lying. Take the test. Take the test. Take the test. And she like, ask me anything. Ask me anything. So then they just end up walking out and they screaming at each other. And he like, is you dumb? Is you stupid? Is the elevator just stop at the basement floor or whatever like that? Already asked you what you need to do. Already asked you what you need to do. And then he goes stomping off, child. The producers outside asking him, like, why'd you lie about the men or something like that? He was like, well, I do OnlyFans and I send them videos of me and Lacey. And Lacey been doing this all her, not all her life, but as all her adult life. She does webcams. She does OnlyFans. She does a lot of stuff. And he was like, she even set up my OnlyFans page. So I don't understand why Lacey all surprised that this man talks to other men and gives them like videos and talks to them and do all this other stuff, because she even set up the OnlyFans page and she know what go down. Because I'm sure when women be talking to her, she be doing the same exact thing. So why is she acting like he out here just having sex with men and all this other stuff? She doing too much. But anyway, she come outside talking about something. She wanted to set up a meeting with a marriage counselor and stuff so they could get some counseling and whatever as a married couple. And he like, well, if you take the what he say? I'll go to counseling if you take the polygraph test. Here she go. Well, if the counselor thinks I should go ahead and do it, I'll do it. So now you're gonna leave it up to the therapist to tell you to take a polygraph test. Girl, bye. And then inside the car, she John just ding 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 ding. He blowing her up. So then she ends up blocking his number so he couldn't text her or whatever. And that's what he told us, because they showed him real quick talking about something. This is what she do. She'll block my number so the person who near her or whatever won't see who she texting, yada yada yada. So she ends up doing that. But yeah, she gonna tell us, oh, well, he didn't ask about John, so that's why I ain't tell him. Why would he ask you about John again if you had already told him that you and John was no more or whatever? So why would he even bring up John's name? So whatever, child. She's just a liar, and she can't be trusted. But yeah, she all mad at Shane, and he ain't even really lie about nothing for real, because she should have already knew that he had an OnlyFans page. But whatever, child. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to Brittany and Ray. Brittany in that wig, she getting on my nerves. Now, I know my head was looking mighty tragic last week, but yeah. She need to either moisturize that damn wig or take it off, because I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing that wig and the curls all stiff. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that wig. But anyway, it's morning time or whatever. He making breakfast and stuff like that, and he telling her, because she ready, like, oh, we gonna spend a day together, yada yada yada, we gonna make babies and whatnot. He like, oh no, I'm supposed to be meeting up with my cousin. My cousin live down the street or whatever. She was like, down the street? What cousin is this? I ain't heard about no cousin living down the street. He was like, oh, well, he actually like 10 minutes down here, or down, down the block or whatever like that, and he wanted to hang out with me. She like, so where was my invite? Like, you not even inviting me. He was like, well, it's just gonna be me and him. I haven't seen him about 3 to 5 years or whatever. She all in her feelings because she wanted to go. She wanted to spend a day with him. And girl, I'm like, he been there since he got out of jail, spending time with you or whatever like that. If he wants to see his family that he has not seen in about 5 years, let that man go down the block and see his cousin or whatever. Just let him know, like, look, you need to be on your P's and Q's because you still on parole, and you need to make sure that he don't got no weapons and stuff. Because she was drilling him like, he got a gun, he got a weapon, he got this, he got that. She was like, is he a kingpin? I said, not a kingpin. Girl, you're watching too much TV. But I can understand her asking him questions because she don't want him to get in trouble, because if something pop up and he in that situation, he'll go back to jail. So I can understand that. But just talk to him like he not your child, because she was talking to him like he was a kid, and I ain't really like that. But talk to him like, look, I just want you to be safe, and just know if you see something that ain't right, you need to remove yourself, something like that. But the way she was talking to him, I was not agreeing with that. Anyway, he ends up leaving and stuff. She mad. So later on that day, she blowing him up. Ding, 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 ding. He ignoring the hell out of her. She calling him. He sending her straight to voicemail and stuff. She done got her red wine. She done sit down and stuff. Her friend coming there, her eyelashes. They sit down. And then she's telling her friend, because the friend was like, girl, you drinking wine already? She was like, bitch, let me tell you, he done went out to the cousin house. The cousin doing something. I don't know. He ain't call you or text you. No, girl. And I've been blowing him up. I've been like texting him, texting as fast as my fingers can move. And he ain't called me back. He must be with somebody. I'm yeah, because I'm going boast up in that house or whatever. The cousin, the friend talking to us on the sideline. Child, her eyelash all crooked. I was like, girl, you should have fixed that before you got on the camera. But anyway, she talking to the cousin. The cousin hyping her up. Well, when you go over there, girl, just let him know that he need to pick up the phone and because I'm going in there and I'm busting up, because them kind of parties, they probably got the strippers and stuff like that, and I'm going, and they probably took his phone, and if they took his phone, I'm busting everybody up. You can't be going in there embarrassing yourself. Just go in there and talk to him real calm. Like I said, friend, you should be trying to tell her not to go. You're telling her to go. Friend, that's not right. No, friend, no. And she gets in the car and leave. I said, see, child, no. And that's how we pretty much ended on them. John and Christiana, child. So it's wedding day, okay? So they getting all ready and stuff. She got her dress and whatnot. John, he got these Elvis Presley type suits for his family and friends and whatnot. So they trying them on. The mama, Christiana, get in there. She still got her dress in the baggie and going in there, to go into the dressing room to get dressed and stuff like that. The mama in the hallway crying because she's talking about something. Oh, I'm just terror. I'm tired of this terror stuff and terror this and terror that. And I was a good mom, wasn't I? I was a good mom. I said, mama, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You couldn't have saved this nonsense and this drama until after the girl walked down the aisle. You just had to have it about you. Like, I understand you sad and stuff like that because her sister can't be there because her sister a druggie. But this is about Christiana. Like, you supposed to be boosting her up, making her feel happy, making her feel pretty, making her feel like, oh my God, baby, you about to get married and stuff. You all with the drama and the theatrics and stuff. I'm so tired of terror. This and I was a good mom. Nobody care if you was a good mama or a bad mama. This ain't about you. Oh, she made me so mad. But anyway, Sarah, on the other hand, Sarah, which is John's daughter, she talking to John because she's telling John, like, look, I don't know about this wedding thing or whatever like that because, she can bounce back and go back to jail. She can get back on them drugs and stuff like that. You sure this what you want to do? I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't go through with this or whatever. And he like, I hear what you're saying. But she been clean since she been out of jail. So she pretty much good to go. Sarah like, I don't know about all this, but my dad ain't finna listen because he's stubborn and all this other stuff. On the other side, we see Christiana, she getting her makeup done and whatnot. Her son did arrive, so I said, oh my God, she hasn't seen her son in years, so this is the first time he's seeing her clean, so they had a real touching moment and stuff like that. She ended up apologizing to her son for not being there, and then she thanked him for, being there or whatever, and he was just saying, like, Mom, I'll be here, I got your back, and I'm just happy to see you get married on your special day. He actually helped her get into her dress and stuff, so that was really cute. Child, let me ask y'all, why she had that hot pink ass bra on? They ain't had no nude bra for her. Or at least a black bra, a white bra. Shit. She had this hot pink bra. Girl, stop. But anyway, her son was bigging her up and stuff like that, giving her praise and stuff, so her she looked beautiful and whatnot. And at some point when she was talking to her mama, she had ended up saying, like, I got this, because she's staying clean. She gonna try to stay clean because God got her and stuff like that. And that's basically what she told her son too, that she gonna stay clean. She gonna try to stay on this path because she misses him in her life and stuff like that. What else happened, child? Oh, and then the mama get in there with Christiana. They getting that final touches and stuff like that. What's the child? Christiana trying to call Tara. Tara ain't answering the phone or nothing like that. She going straight to voicemail. Christiana getting upset. Mama getting upset. I'm about to get pissed off with Tara. This and that. Oh God, shut up, mama. So then Christiana get all upset. She like, look, I gotta go outside. I need a breather or whatever like that. So she left outside or whatever. And that's pretty much how they ended with them. Again, this episode really wasn't all that popping, but I mean, it had some good stuff in it, but it really wasn't giving what it usually gives. But we gonna watch it anyway. Stan and Lisa. Stan still lying. Lisa still catching him in his lies. So it pretty much picked off where it left off at, where Stan was about to come in the house and Lisa was getting off the computer and stuff. He come in there with 5 roses. I said, damn, you ain't even get 6. So you could at least gave her half a dozen. He got them off the side of the road somewhere, child. Anyway, she was reading us the message, and apparently he said he wanted to burn some calories with the girl or whatever. I don't know, child. Stan is just freak nasty. So, he gave her the flowers and stuff like that. And he was basically saying, like, he's sorry and he gonna try to pay more attention to her and he wanna leave the past in the past and start anew and stuff. And she was like, well, I'm all about that or whatever like that. But, is there anything else you want to tell me and stuff? Anything you want to get off your chest? Because, she already know what's popping and stuff. And he like, no, baby, no. I don't got nothing else. It's just going to be me and you. And I'm here for you, baby. And I just want to, just move forward with our relationship and stuff. I just want to be with you. And I want to focus with you, baby. That's what I want to focus with you. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was cracking up every time she had said something about working out. Because he said in the message something about burning calories or something, child. So every time she was like, oh, you was exercising, you was walking? Oh, okay, that's good. It's good to exercise. And then later on, she said something about burning calories. But he ain't never catch it. That shit was funny to me. But anyway, he went upstairs and went somewhere, and she was like, he just lied to my motherfucking face. See, I've been trying with him, and he just gonna lie to my face, and then he gonna go give me these grave flowers. I said, not the grave. Not the flowers from somebody's grave. So she got mad. So her friend coming over. So he ends up texting somebody. He texting somebody, child. Who knows who he's texting? She come downstairs. She got her jeans on and this bright-ass lime green shirt. And he like, oh, where you going? Well, I'm meeting a friend, whatever. He was like, well, who this friend? Well, she was like, well, I know her for a couple of years. You won't really know her or nothing like that. And he was just like, oh, okay. She was like, well, I don't know if I'm coming home tonight. So he was like, well, I hope you are coming home because I had some plans for us or whatever. She was like, oh, for real? You had some plans? He was like, yeah, I have some plans for us. So, just let me know if you was coming home or something like that. And she was like, all right, well, I need some money and a new outfit or whatever. So, you got some cash? Well, I don't know if I got any cash. She was like, come on now, you ain't got no cash. So he's like, all right, well, we can go upstairs and see if we got some cash. So he go upstairs, he found $70 or whatever. Child, he give her the $70. She was like, well, this ain't going to do much or nothing, but thank you. So then she ends up leaving because her friend came over. She had her whole bag in her hand and she was getting in that lady car. I said, she ain't coming back home staying. And she about to bow chickie wow wow with this lady, Renata, pink hair lady, because she about to do some strange things with her child. I said, because she did say in the confessionals that she on this tit for tat type thing because Stan don't know how to tell the goddamn truth. And she gave him a chance to be honest, but he ain't want to be honest. And it looked like in the preview, she continuing to text him and he don't know it's her. So this about to be interesting and funny as hell. And last but not least, I think that was it. Let me make sure, because I barely took notes, but I'm still hitting all the spots. Okay, so last but not least, Tia, Nicole, and Daonte. So we see Tia and we see Nicole. They at this restaurant. And child, did y'all see in the background? I'm catching stuff. Y'all see in the background this naked man. I was like, where's his shirt? He had his titties and his belly all out. I was like, why is this man in the background? But anyway, y'all, they in this restaurant and stuff like that. They drinking margaritas and eating nachos and stuff like that. And Nicole tells us that she had texted Daonte and told him, like, look, I need you to meet up with me and Tia. We about to do this 3-way and stuff. And he was like, all right, bet. I'll be there. So she talking to Tia. Tia like, well, what you nervous about? What you nervous about? She was like, well, I'm nervous about the conversation. You know, like how we gonna have this conversation and stuff. And she was like, you still got feelings for him, Nicole? And she was like, no, I mean, like, I got feelings for him, but, you know, it's just me and you, and this ain't no real feelings and stuff. I just want to be with you. But, you know, he got the money and stuff, so, yeah, child skirting around it, because she knows she got feelings for that man. So, Tia ain't really in it, okay? She not really with him coming up in the, you know, the spot or whatever like that. But if it's for Nicole and to make Nicole happy, then get Nicole some money and stuff, then she gonna go along with it. Daonte, she also said that what she said? She said that 3-way stuff gonna be temporary, and either she gonna have to pick him or she gonna have to pick her or whatever. So she like, it ain't gonna go on for a long time. She's just gonna get her money, stack it up, and then bounce or whatever. So this is what Tia was telling us that she wanted Nicole to do. But so in Daonte car, he coming over and stuff like that. He driving and stuff, and he talking about some the way he see Tia is that she's some dude that stole his girl and stuff like that, and he don't really want to get intimate with Tia. He want to get intimate with Nicole, but you know, because Tia ain't his type, but maybe she look good naked or something like that. I said, see, this is showing his ignorance, because that woman don't want to sleep with you. Like, and you could look at her and tell she don't want to sleep with you. But you so ignorant that, oh, she a woman. She just gotta want to sleep with you. Like, that's so ignorant to me. Like, every woman don't want to sleep with no man. Hello. Like, come on now. But he talking about some, he gonna wait until Nicole fizzle Tia out. And so he basically saying the same thing that Tia's saying. Like, it's going to either be her or me or whatever. But he's thinking that it's going to be him. Like, he going to win or whatever. So anyway, he get there. She like, Nicole like, oh, well, I ain't know if you was coming, so we ain't order you no drinks or whatever like that, because you late and stuff. And he was like, oh, yeah, well, I'm here. So it's real awkward. It's real quiet like and stuff. Ain't nobody really saying nothing. So he like, well, why am I here? And so Nicole like, well, you know, because we was going to work on this poly thing or whatever. And, you know, having like this little, I want you to understand what was going to go on between this 3-way and stuff like that. And so he's talking about, he's going to talk to Tia, talking about something, well, to me, you look like a guy, and, you know, I don't really want to see nothing going on with us or whatever. But, I mean, if it's for Nicole, then it'll be for Nicole and stuff. And, you know, we could get this, like, threesome going and whatever. And Tia was like, never. That's never going to happen or whatever. And so then he get all in his feelings. He getting all in the argument. So then they arguing back and forth and stuff. And Tia tell him, well, he told Tia, F you. And then Tia like, well, F you, dude. Like, F you. And then he getting all up, well, I was in the Marine Corps and I could do it. Boy, shut up. You can still get knocked out. And so then he like, I know goons same way as you know goons and stuff. Nicole start crying. I need you to sit down. You need to sit down or whatever. You should sit down or whatever. And she upset because she like, well, if Tia get up, Tia gonna beat his ass, and she don't want Tia to go back to jail. Daonte taking it as Nicole crying over him, and then he see that Tia getting upset about it because Nicole really got more feelings for him, and that Nicole really loved him and stuff. That's why she crying and want him to be safe and yada, yada, yada. I said, child, bye. So then they sit down and whatever, and they calm down. And Tia basically like, look, I'm telling you, that's not what we doing. We not having no threesome or nothing like that, because I don't have sex with dudes. I don't do that. So, like, what is you talking about? I'm trying to school you, but you getting all up in your feelings, and you talking about F me and stuff, so F you too. Or whatever. So he like, well, he trying to calm down. Nicole still crying and stuff, child. She get up, she ordered 2 shots of Henny ASAP. He talking about something, we gonna split our time and whatever. And then he talking about, well, I'm gonna be with this threesome for Nicole, but you can't help who you love or whatever. And then he tried to apologize to Tia, and Tia like, look, I don't accept your apology because I don't want nobody to disrespect me like that. And that's totally up to her. She don't want to accept his apology. Child, he gonna get all mad. He start walking away, talking about F y'all poly shit. I ain't doing all this and blah, blah, blah. So he walk off. Nicole like, well, where is he at? Tia like, I don't know, and F that dude. Like, you need to stop all this goddamn crying and shit. It wasn't funny, but it was just funny the way she was saying it. Because Nicole up here crying, looking all sickly and whatnot. And she like, just cut that ish out. And then in the confessional, she's still crying. But she crying. She tell me to stop. And Tia like, look, I ain't got time for this. This is some childish shit. I ain't got time. And so she turning away. I said, this some toxic ass shit. And both of them need to leave Nicole ass alone and go on about their merry old way. I said, Nicole must got something powerful down there. And Daonte don't even know it because he ain't even smelt it yet, child. But anyway, that was the end of the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down there in them comments. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified when I drop new videos. And if you end up, wait a minute, I said that. A thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell. Oh, hit the share button. Child, I'm sorry, it's late. So anyway, y'all, I will be watching Sisters probably tomorrow, and then I will upload it tomorrow as well. I know I'm a little behind, and Married at First Sight gonna come when it comes, because y'all know I'm about over them. Anyway, y'all have an awesome, awesome, awesome night, and until next time, peace.